Hello, 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 and welcome to the final day of the semi-finals. Oh my
We do
God!
have a lifter. It's
And
another perk.
it's another perk. Can you believe it?
I, I mean, yesterday it was a decent choice, but I'm not sure how good it is. And I specifically remember also, like yesterday, I
They
mentioned
both
about.
they have both played perk. Abhijit, Black has chosen to play perk, and surprisingly, I see Anish thinking again.
By the way, just I would like to interrupt you. Just look at Nihal.
Yes,
Just
Nihal
flexing,
is
huh?
yeah, stretching his hands, making sure that they are going to be flexible in the time scramble because he has 3 minutes on the clock.
The line you suggested, like knight.
Knight d8, yeah, the time is going to.
Oh,
Oh, f7 is unprotectable. Yeah, the time is going to decide the fate of this match. Nihal sees it, guys. Nihal sees it. Very not so happy with his play here. Looks a little dejected. Knight takes f7 looks very clinical here with the idea of removing. Yeah, king f6 played, but any knight move, knight d6 or knight h6, knight d6, he just takes it. Also very good and just takes the pawn on a5. Very
yeah,
tough
just
game for Nihal.
and
Knight
I
e4,
mean,
trying to be tricky,
but
trying to
he
be
can
tricky,
still take the rook and try to win this
trying to be very tricky
calmly
here, guys. Nihal, but queen takes b4 is just very easy. Knight d3,
because
king
knight
a2, king e4, king a4,
knight
knight f2, and the pawn will decide. Queen d8 check. You don't have to give up your queen. And just a5, a6.
yeah, this is just over, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
guys.
see the problem is even if white blunders the queen and somehow gets the rook, the pawns
Yeah,
are still
pawns are too fast.
too fast.
Guys, what a clinical performance by Anish here, taking down Nihal in the first game of this match. It's not going to be easy for Nihal to come back after this, but still 3 more games to go. A lot to still play for. Knight e2 check played, king d2, and
Probably resigns, yeah, no, yeah.
resignation here by Nihal Sareen.
So this is more or less d5.
Easy. Wow.
This is a little bit strange. Yeah, d5 you usually play. Do you play knight c3 or what?
I think he will just take ED now, trying to transpose into the Queen's Gambit variation.
Okay, king b1. Another.
Doesn't
King b1, knight b4 is possible.
Knight
Then
before
bishop
we
c4.
always go
Yeah.
bishop c4. This looks extremely promising for white, guys. What an amazing performance so far from the opening, guys. We might see Nihal making a big comeback again with the white pieces. 2 minutes up on the clock almost here. By black h5 here, just to highlight again, I don't like this move at all. Opening up the file for the rook here, and with your rook on a8 and bishop on c8 not developed, this looks very promising. And let's hope that Nihal shows exactly why this won't be a good choice. What is that all about?
Bishop c2. He wants
First
to
of
play
all,
queen.
why do I take?
Why do I take? Yeah, but because f4 also hangs, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you can just take bishop c2, queen c2, and like any move. Bishop h6 maybe.
Bishop with finally bishop h6. And again, like we have been mentioning this for a while. Yeah, this bishop on c8 and rook on a8
Yeah.
I'm not participating in this game. So basically, white is playing two pieces up. And now it's just rook g7,
G7.
and
What a game,
that's
guys.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That
is a crushing victory.
And
You
he
look at
wins
Wesley. Wesley was just lurking behind Anish here to see how he
What
lost
did they
this
do?
game. But anyway, like there are 2 games left in both the matches, and the first person to score 1.5 wins the match, and then he goes to the final, and they get $1 lakh.
That's amazing. I mean, already Nihal has won 40 lakh rupees, and if he wins this match, or Anish, whoever wins this match, gets 80 lakh rupees, and of course, the top prize is 1.6 crores. I mean, I'm so amazed just to look at the prize fund and to see how well chess is doing. And kudos to chess.com for organizing this. Queen b1.
Yeah, queen b1. It's a very similar idea like what you're mentioning. Queen B1. Maybe I think they'll just repeat. Rook B5.
I think-
Nihal will go.
Yeah, we can expect a repetition here because
But
there's
look-
not much to play. Draw has been agreed. Draw has been
Oh.
agreed. So surprising, surprising draw agreement there. We were expecting a few more moves, but draw has been agreed. I think Nihal.
No, it hasn't started.
Yeah,
Don't
it
worry.
has, it has.
I'll update you. Oh, it
It
has
has.
knight f3. Okay.
Yeah.
I like knight f3. Something to do with a closed system where he has like all the pieces are on the board, and we all know how tricky. I think it's going.
London.
This is a
We have the London, and this move order by Nihal. He took it against one of the earlier rounds as well. By the way.
no problem. Like no problem. I think it's going to be draw pretty soon. And
taking his time, and Anish looks upset. No.
Yeah. Anish looks upset, but okay, what to do? Yeah.
He's thinking whether he can take and make something out of his time advantage, keep the game going. But how do you do it? Queen A4 is one move, the only move that keeps the game going. Yeah. Draw on the board. थोड़ा unexpected था ये, बहुत ही जल्दी हो गई उनकी draw. But now we will get to see an Armageddon, which is something we are really looking forward to. And also, yeah, this is the format. Basically, it's a bidding Armageddon where both the players get to bid for a particular time with black, and the player who bids for the lower time gets black. White anyway gets 15 minutes flat, both of them, no increment at all, even after move 60. So it's always no increment. And yeah, then black of course gets draws in the Armageddon with lesser time. That's the format here. Let's see what both the players bid for.
Anish will
Oh,
make
the
a
game
draw.
has started. Let's go.
And we have 3 Anish on the board.
What?
Like on the screen.
Okay, I did not see that. But they have repeated the opening. They have repeated the opening of the last match. Knight f3, d5, d4, knight f6, c3, c5, dc, e6. This is exactly the same opening we saw in the previous game. But here, Anish develops the knight to c6. Yes, same as before. b4, bishop e7, g3, knight g4, bishop d2, castle, bishop d2, b6, h3, knight f6 can be expected. Oh, knight e5. Okay, Anish changes.
Maybe now he'll try to bring his king from g3, h4 and g5. I think this is what Nihal wants in this position. Maybe king g2 he'll play. Rook goes and then he goes king g3. Yeah, exactly what I said. Rook a5. Little bit peculiar. Okay. I mean, objectively, guys, this is like dead draw. Not dead draw, but definitely dead draw.
No, I think you can try even in classical game, yeah. King h4, king g5. So if he goes king g3, he's going to play rook h1. So
by the way, guys, Soumya, time is almost even.
Yeah, even Nihal. No, but Nihal won't get flagged. But I mean, even black can try to flag white. So basically, why black is keeping the rook on h5 now that we have a breather is that one of white's idea was to go king h4 and king g5, जो अभी possible नहीं है after g5. पर इसीलिए black was keeping the rook on the h file so that white does not get this entry with king h4, king g5. I mean, Anish is also our very dear friend, but since we are on chess.com India and Mera
wow. If you were on some other, dude, what is going on now? King is on g4. Now king can come to g6 and maybe white is winning.
Rook h1, rook h1, rook h1.
Rook h1, rook h6.
Rook h6. Oh, that is what he missed. Oh no, rook f1. That is the problem. No.
But rook h7, I will drag your king even further back.
Rook h7.
No, this is. I am sure this is
G6.
lost.
And g6. Oh,
Soumya, I have another plan. Can I just play f5? The king is cut off.
That's true, but rook h6 also I liked. Okay, f5, rook g1. And
rook g1, just king h5. King h5. King h5. King is cut off, no? Like, this is lost. This was the same endgame between Vishy Anand versus Boris Gelfand, which in the rapid tie-break for the World Championship match.
I feel very bad for Anish. Just look at him, but Nihal is going through. Oh my God, Anish looks devastated. Difficult
But
to look
okay,
at.
but it is a sport, yeah. So like somebody's going.
And Nihal Sarin has done it. He has won. Anish Giri has resigned. Anish devastated there, but Nihal Sarin through to the finals against Wesley. So this is so epic.
Okay, firstly, getting into the Armageddon was an achievement, I think, after today's first game. And the opening did not go so well for me, but then I think towards the end also, no, only after, immediately after the opening, I got some hopes when I got this pawn up ending, but then again he defended extremely well, and I thought I have very little chances to win. But then I just kept playing, and I think I did a pretty good job in not allowing him to trade a pawn so easily. And then finally he allowed this rook to come to f6 and king to go up. Then I was pretty confident.